Oh, this is awesome. All right, guys, I have a important video for you. This is going to change your world forever. We're going to clean and reseason this offset, and we're going to do it two ways. We're going to do it the way, I'm late with the hand signals. We're going to do it two ways. We're going to do it the way I always do it, the normal way I do it, the fast way I do it, the way you should probably do it, and then we're going to do it the fun way, the foam party way. Let the games begin. Though I am serious, you can tell because I'm wearing glasses. All right, here's a before picture so we can see what we're up against. Here's a nice wide shot. It doesn't look so bad from here, but when you really get up on it, you can see so much pollen, so much dirt. You can really see how dirty this is. Here's the warming oven. And on top of the warming oven is where it really gets funky. This is where it collects everything. I hope that's pollen. Let's go with pollen. I want that to be pollen because you know why? Because I know that's not pollen. That's bird poop. All right, guys, this is all you need if you want to wash the grill the way I normally do it. This is called Optimum No Rinse. I'll talk about that later. It's a car wash soap. This is a bucket with 2 gallons of water in it, though you really only need 1. I'm using 2 because I'm doing a demonstration and I like to go the extra mile. This is a cheap microfiber mitt. This is, you can spend as much money as you want on these. This is literally the cheapest one you could find on Amazon. I'll put a link to it. You don't need to spend a lot of money on this. You're washing the grill. And then this is a drying towel. Again, this is a twisted loop drying towel. It costs like $5 at Walmart. I'll put a link to it there. It comes in a 2-pack. You get 2 of them for $9.99. This is, again, one of those things you can spend a lot of money on, but you don't need to because you're cleaning a grill. All right, guys, these are the tools for the foam party. Starting off, we have the Ryobi pressure washer. This is the cheapy $99 one that's available at any Home Depot. We were using Dawn Platinum today because if Dawn is good enough for the Exxon Valdez oil spill, it's good enough for me. This is the secret to everything. This is a very good but very inexpensive foam cannon I got off Amazon. I'll put a link to that. And of course, we're gonna need a cheap microfiber mitt and a cheap drying towel. All right, so after we're done cleaning, we're gonna reseason the grill. So you're gonna need some sort of oil. Today, I'm using Pam cooking spray. This just makes it easier. You can just spray paint it on. You're also gonna need some sort of rag to rub this in. This needs to be something you're okay parting with because when this is done, you're definitely not gonna wanna keep it. Let the games begin. All right, so before we even get started here, I know what you're thinking. I can read your mind. I can read your mind, and what your mind is telling you is, hey, that's an offset. That's not some dainty Weber kettle. What are you doing cleaning an offset? All you need to do is oil that sucker. That's true, except this offset still has a really good coat of paint. I don't know what Chris uses on it. I called it magic paint when I talked to him last, but it is in great shape. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to take all of that pollen and dirt that you just saw and just grind it into the paint. You know what I mean? I'd like to keep that as nice as it can for as long as possible. So technically, do you need to wash your pit before you do this? No, but technically, you don't have to wash your butt either, but you still do that. All right, before we go any further, there's something I gotta take care of. All right, I gotta work fast. It looks like we're about to have a storm. I don't know, I'm gonna get as much of this done as I can today. I may have to finish tomorrow, but anyways, I've got the Optimum No Rinse mixed up here in my bucket. The thing I like about this is it's a very gentle cleaner. It's designed to protect paint, so it pulls the dirt off without like scratching the paint, which is what I'm looking for here. It also doesn't leave any wax or sealants or anything over the top of it, so it's perfect for this. It's also kind of a natural, like, I mean, it's not food for sure, but like the ingredients are like the least chemically of most car wash stuff. Like most of this is like soybeans. It's like soybean fatty acids or something like that. So definitely don't eat it, especially if you're in like a cutting stage. But the main reason is just stupid fast. Let me show you how fast this works. All right, can you see me? Ah, hi there. Don't look at my belly. Okay, so I got my bucket. Got my sponge. This isn't a sponge. Got my microfiber mitt. I go like this. I rinse it out. Let me get a little wetter. All right, now check this out. So it's as simple as this. You take this, you go boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. This is actually safe on glass and on stainless steel, so you're good there. Wipe, wipe. Put this back in the bucket, then grab your drying towel. Go boom, boom, boom. Dry this off. Like that. And I mean, that's basically it. So that's it. You wipe on, you can see this flashing off. You wipe on, you wipe off, you say boom a few times, and you're done. All right, I had to dry a little bit more down here, but other than that, I haven't touched this. And as you can see, it looks rather nice. I mean, that was what, 20 seconds? So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the grill, and I'm gonna, just for my own edification, I think I can do the whole grill in about 5 minutes, but I'm gonna measure it, or time it, depending on what you wanna call it. Jeez, words hard.
Coming by, I'm feeding them. Thin blue smoke is gonna billow. Barbecue is what I do, so come on down to the backyard. We got a block party about to start. Every day we're grilling, cause you know we got that barbecue feeling. I'll show you how to smoke like a pro, making food for the fam, let's go. I got your back, it's baby back Maniac.
How long did that take? 3 minutes and 25 seconds. So this turned out nice. This looks good. It all looks nice and shiny. And the great thing about it is, and this is really the major time saver, is you don't have to go back and rinse it off. So if it dries on there, it's just not that big of a deal. You do need to wipe it off, but you don't have to rinse it off like some chemicals. So that's where the time saving comes in. The other thing I was going to tell you about was there are other no rinse. There's tons of no rinse products on the market. I have tried a lot of them. A lot of them are actually better than Optimum No Rinse for cleaning cars, but for this, I liked Optimum No Rinse the best. It's the OG, it's the Big Daddy, it's the one that's most proven. It's been around like 20 years. So I kind of put my faith in that. Plus, like I said, soybeans.
Baby back Maniac.
All right, guys, this is my cheap Ryobi. Like I said before, this just lives out here. Like, unless it freezes, it stays out here. And I use this just to like clean off grates and clean up stuff around the house, clean off the patio, things like that. So I needed something that was cheap enough that I didn't have to worry about it. But it turns out it's a really good pressure washer. So only time I bring it inside is when it freezes. So I know that affects a lot of you. In a way it does more than me living in Dallas. But I have a little jumper hose sticking out. This is always plugged in, it's just ready to go. That's again, if I don't make things easy, I'm not gonna use it. This is my foam cannon, and this is the soap we're gonna use. This is Dawn Platinum. I'm going to put roughly 3 ounces in this 32 ounce foam cannon. The only reason I'm saying this is because I know you guys are gonna ask. 1-to-10 ratio. So 1 ounce of soap for 10 ounces of water. I'm probably only going to need about 10 ounces of water, but because I'm going to shoot some thumbnails and I don't know how many takes it's going to take, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up so I'll be ready to go. So let me take care of that. All right, we got our chemicals, we got our dog. Say hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. We got our chemicals, we're ready to go. Time to have a foam party. All right, and now is where the fun begins. That was Star Wars. Han Solo. You know, it's funny. It took me longer to set up the pressure washer than it did to clean the whole grill the last way I did it. So, I don't know. I hope this is worth it. All right, here goes nothing. And it smells good too. All right, I'm gonna go finish cleaning this. I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. Here we go. I gotta finish this before it dries. My neighbor just walked by. He's like, what the heck is that guy doing? Having a foam party with his smoker? That's that barbecue guy again. You see this? This is what I'm up against right now. It's always about to rain when I make a video. Yeah. You guys who've been around know this. So I'm gonna have to cut this short, but I will tell you this, the most important step in all of this, once you get it clean, is to reseason it. So what I do is I use some spray Pam. I just spray it right on the grill and then rub it in with this yellow microfiber towel I got from Costco. Y'all, these are the best for the price. They just don't get any better. So I would suggest that. In fact, you could use that to clean and dry the grill too. They don't work as well for that, but it would save you the money of having to buy the microfiber mitt and the drying towel. So yeah, that might be a life hack for you, but just get those towels anyways, because you could use those and then they're like 40 cents. You could throw them out when you're done, especially the oily one. So you don't have to mess with microfiber detergent or anything like that. Yeah, that figures. So would I do this again? Maybe. I mean, it was fun. It took a lot longer. Like I said, it took longer to set up my pressure washer, which is already set up basically, than it did to do like the whole deal the other way when I use the this stuff, the Optimum No Rinse. So I'll probably do that most times, because most of the time when I'm cleaning and reseasoning my grill, I'm in a hurry. Yeah, so I'll probably continue to do that. But this was fun, and the pressure washer's here. I'll probably do it again someday. It's just fun to make things fun. Guys, a lot of you have asked, when am I going to start doing cooking videos again? And I've thought about this. I didn't know if I was going to talk about this or not, but yes, I have taken a break. I've done that for two reasons. One, I'm trying to find other things to make content about that hasn't been oversaturated on YouTube. So I've done like some of these grill cleanup videos, and you guys have enjoyed it. A lot of people have watched it. So I was sort of kind of working that thread as we go into spring cleaning. The other side of it is, y'all, I've been just really sick last year. Like I got like 4 different respiratory infections, and one of them lasted for months. It was really annoying. Like I couldn't breathe for months, and finally, after my regular doctor was like, you're just kind of have to deal with this. On a whim, for something unrelated, I went to an acupuncturist, and he was able to fix it like first visit. So throwing that out there for acupuncture. I'm not sponsored by acupuncture, but my gosh, I mean, I could not breathe, and then I went to one visit with this guy and he fixed all that. So if you're desperate, give it a shot. But also, even when I wasn't sick, I was recovering from being sick. I was behind on life, because it was knocking me out at weeks at a time. And I just didn't feel like smoking. Like I just didn't feel like breathing in wood smoke when my lungs weren't working right. So that's what's going on there. Now here's the good news. The good news is I'm back 110%. I feel so much better than I have in a really, really long time. And I've got something super cool coming probably in my next video that you guys are gonna love. So things are gonna get back rolling to normal around here. I'll still do stuff like this from time to time because it's fun and I like to do stuff that's different. But I will get back to the cooking videos, and I really hope that you guys subscribe, because I think it's gonna be really neat what happens for the rest of this year. So yeah. So if you made it this far through the video, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. I appreciate your support. You guys are the best. You really are. And I'm really, really thankful for you. A lot of what is coming is because all of what is coming is because of you guys. And I just have great support on YouTube, and I'm really thankful for you guys, and I never want to not express that. So that's why at the end of every video, I always say, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I like this. I know you're thinking car wash soap. Why are you using that? Well, think about it. Cars have paint, or at least they used to. It's like, even though this is not a food, do not eat this. It's mostly made out of soybeans. So like the stuff that is like chemically in it is just like the fragrance, the smell good stuff. Reliable machine. I really like it. So if you're just looking for wine, I'm not paid by them or anything. You can get them at this isn't. I'm not sponsored by Big Ryobi. I don't know. It's my standard joke. But it's not going to degrease it deeply. Like Dawn will do a better job of that later. I actually don't want that, because immediately what I'm going to do after this is reseason it anyway, so there's no point in rip it up. Okay.